How to use credit cards to build wealth in Canada. Most people do this wrong. Most Canadians treat their credit card like a necessary evil. They swipe, they pay the bill, maybe they rack up a few points, and that's it. But a small group of people are using the exact same cards to quietly build wealth every single month. The difference isn't income. It isn't luck. It's strategy. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your credit card into a wealth-building tool, starting this week. This channel breaks down personal finance strategies built specifically for Canadians. No fluff, no American advice that doesn't translate here. Let's get into it. Here's the first thing you need to understand. A credit card is not money. It is a tool. And like any tool, it builds things in the right hands and destroys things in the wrong ones. The reason most people never build wealth with credit cards is simple. They carry a balance. The moment you do that, you're paying 19.99% to 22.99% interest. At that rate, no reward program on earth puts you ahead. So rule number 1, and this is non-negotiable. Pay your full balance every single month. If you can't commit to that right now, pause this video, build a small emergency fund first, then come back. This strategy only works at zero interest. Once you're paying in full every month, your credit card stops being a debt trap and starts being a cash flow machine. Step 1. Maximize cashback on every dollar you already spend. The best cards for Canadians right now work on a category system. You get higher cashback on groceries, gas, and subscriptions, the things you're already buying anyway. We're talking 2% to 5% back on those categories consistently on cards you can get today. Here's where it gets interesting. That cashback is not spending money. You treat it like an automatic micro-investment. Every time your cashback hits, you transfer it directly to your TFSA and put it into an index fund or a high-interest savings account. You're essentially getting paid to spend money you were already going to spend, and that payment goes straight into an account that compounds over time. A young professional spending $2,500 to $3,000 a month, groceries, gas, subscriptions, dining, can realistically generate $600 to $900 in cash back per year on the right card setup. Invested annually into a TFSA earning 8% average market returns, that's over $13,000 in 10 years from cash back alone. Money you would have left on the table. Here's the wealth angle most people completely overlook. Your credit score directly determines how much wealth you can build in Canada. A credit score above 760 unlocks the best mortgage rates available. On a $500,000 mortgage, completely average in most Canadian cities right now, the difference between a good rate and a great rate can be 0.5% or more. That gap can cost you $50,000 to over $100,000 in extra interest over a 25-year amortization. That's not a rounding error. That's a car. That's years of TFSA contributions. Using a credit card strategically is one of the fastest ways to build and maintain a strong credit score. Keep your utilization below 30% of your limit, ideally below 10%. Pay on time every single month. Don't apply for multiple cards in a short window. These 3 habits alone will push most people towards $750 and beyond, and that number will save you tens of thousands of dollars on your biggest financial decisions. Now, let's talk about the most powerful wealth-building move in the Canadian credit card space, and it's one most people dismiss as complicated. Travel points. Here's the simple version. Every dollar you spend on a travel rewards card earns points. Those points can be redeemed for flights and hotels at a value of 1.5 to 2.5 cents per point on premium redemptions. That means a sign-up bonus alone, which on top Canadian cards currently ranges from 50,000 to well over 100,000 points, can cover $750 to $2,500 or more in travel, completely free. Now here's the wealth connection. Every dollar you're not spending on flights and hotels is a dollar that stays in your investment account. A couple who travels twice a year and uses points strategically can save $3,000 to $5,000 annually on travel costs. At 8% market returns, that's an extra $45,000 in their portfolio over 10 years, just from redirecting travel spend. The ecosystems worth knowing in Canada are American Express membership rewards, TD Rewards, and Scotiabank Scene Plus program. Each has redemption options and transfer partners that can dramatically increase the value of your points when used correctly, and we'll go deep on exactly that in a future video. Let me bring this all together into a system you can implement this week. Step 1. Get one strong cashback card for everyday spending. Groceries, gas, subscriptions. Automate the cashback transfer to your TFSA every quarter. Step 2. Get one travel card for larger purchases and dining. Use the sign-up bonus strategically to cover your next vacation entirely. Step 3. Set every card to auto-pay the full balance on the due date. Non-negotiable. Step 4. Never spend more than you would have spent without the card. The strategy collapses the moment you lifestyle inflate because of rewards. Step 5. Review your setup once a year. Better cards launch. Your spending patterns change. Stay optimized. That's the entire system. It doesn't require a high income. It doesn't require financial expertise. It requires discipline and about 30 minutes of setup. The people quietly building wealth in their 20s and 30s in Canada are not doing anything exotic. They're just using tools that everyone has access to correctly. Credit cards are one of those tools. And here's what comes next. If you want to put that cash back somewhere it actually grows, the next video covers exactly how to max your TFSA in 2026, contribution room, investment choices, and the mistakes that quietly cost Canadians thousands every year. You don't want to miss it. Link is right here. Subscribe so you don't fall behind, and I'll see you in the next one.